Hey, crypto traders. This is Kurt and Matt with a market update. We're going to be talking about the coin of the week, which is something we intend to do every week. So if you've noticed, Bitcoin bounced off the $10,000 mark, and the markets all look like they are going up, at least in the short term. So we got Bitcoin floating up at around 11,000, and Ethereum up over $1,000 again, as well as all of the other major coins starting to make their way up. We're excited to see them going where they're going. Matt, maybe you can show everybody the charts and let them know what you think.
Well, I'll start with Bitcoin here. And this is something I was pretty vocal about, that I was going to look to short. And this was just kind of a bounce. But right now, we bounced right off 10K. It's set that higher low. And let's see where it goes. I mean, right now it's headed back up to 12K, but, I'm not entirely convinced that this move is going to be sustained, because the overall trend's still down. Just because it had this first day right here where it closed higher than the previous 9K low doesn't mean the entire trend is going to turn around. But in the short term, I'm happy. We want to start this new series, Coin of the Week. I want to get your guys' thoughts on this. It'll help keep this Facebook group going, because I know you guys like seeing the charts, and there's some really good coins out there that aren't necessarily getting beat up right now. Pretty much across the board with the top coins, you see a lot of these charts doing the same thing Bitcoin is. We pull up Ethereum, it's going down pretty good. Same with Litecoin. Ripple's gotten absolutely slaughtered lately. IOTA's been getting killed. Monero's not looking too bad. But the one specifically I wanted to talk about was EOS. And we're going to talk about this on a fundamental standpoint. Kurt's going to help us out there, and looking at it from the chart. And overall, this chart is very, very good. Compared to the other ones, it's in a long-term uptrend, and it's been surviving these dips very well and recovering quickly. They have a lot of good news coming out this month. Granted, this is the USD chart, and this is where I'm trading it on Bitfinex. But they have some news dropping in the next few days that it might be a catalyst to really push it to new highs. I could see this thing definitely over $20, $25. I mean, it could run.
Yeah, and when you say news coming out, it's not just a little bit of news. There's a whole bunch of good stuff going on with EOS. I think one of the key things about EOS that people don't realize is that while there's lots of coins out there that are making all kinds of promises that are being broken, Tron sticks out as like, hey, we're going to be doing a big partnership with Alibaba and all this stuff, and then it turns out their white paper's fraudulent and Justin Sun hasn't been heard from in 10 days. But at the same time, EOS is breaking their deadlines early. They're announcing Dawn 3.0, which was a major upgrade. They've already posted the link to GitHub. So any of the coders out there that want to take a peek and see what Dawn 3.0 is all about, the code's out. You can read through it. It's killer stuff. Block 1, or Block.1, which is the company behind EOS, is Dan Larimer's gig, is talking about a giant venture capital announcement that's going to bolster EOS's value. They're also going to be one of the coins
that's tomorrow.
That is tomorrow. And this Weiss crypto ratings, which is a big, I think a much bigger deal than people even realize. To get a letter credit rating on a major coin is the kind of thing that can end up being a carte blanche for an institutional investor to not have to do any further due diligence. So if Weiss Ratings says, EOS is AAA, we could see, a group like, CME Group or CBOE, or even, much bigger Wall Street firms just say, yeah, we can authorize $1 billion purchase on EOS because it's simply AAA. So that's a huge thing. Weiss is probably going to attack the top 10 or the top 20 coins and give them ratings.
Look at this. What I think is hilarious here? They have all these coins listed, and they put Tron right in the middle of it. Like, seeing Tron surrounded by all these other coins is just, it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
It's non-deserving. Bitcoin Gold is kind of fun. But Like, there's other coins that they could have thrown in here rather than Tron, but hey,
Yeah.
maybe they give them a F and it drops.
I took a little bit of heat today on the Facebook group because I mentioned Tron and I mentioned Justin Sun and their plagiarized white paper, and there were some people that were irritated, probably because they lost on riding the pump. And to anybody out there who bought Tron early, if you bought it at 2 or 3 cents or 5 cents and you wrote it up, you're still doing okay on the chart. And, that's fine. It's okay to trade any coin, but I'm worried about the new people that get in, they follow the hype train, and they're getting killed by Tron because they bought it way at the top.
Anybody that bought this wick is sitting at a 60 to 75% loss.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's not good for anybody, which is why, we're excited about EOS because, while someone like Tron or a group like Tron is a white paper, a logo, and a promise, EOS is putting like tons of information out on their GitHub. To any of the coders out there, you want to check out EOS on GitHub. Their stuff is really rock solid. They're coming out with a product that really could give Ethereum a very serious run for their money. From a tech standpoint, it's a really a unique product to give some much needed competition to Ethereum. So really exciting. The chart is hot. They've got good news consistently coming out. And the key here is they keep smashing their goals. They keep saying, we'll have something by January 31st, and then pushing out, their stuff 10 days ahead of schedule. So it's just a really good sign for a development team. It's a breath of fresh air in a space where, you get multi-billion-dollar evaluations and then development teams that drive away in their Lambos and you never hear from them again. So I'm definitely hot on EOS, hoping the chart continues to do good things with, good development and good news consistently.
Yeah, and the best part about EOS is we've all been capitalizing on it ever since this day. This first green day right here, this was posted as a signal at $9, $10. We posted as a signal the other day at $11. So we've been scooping this up, and it's been a big winner for our community, but I think it could be a lot bigger winner over time. And this is just, this has been a very good play lately, and it's kind of helped my portfolio in this tough time because every other coin is just getting smashed right now. Straight across the board, everything is getting killed, but EOS is holding up very well. It's a good sign moving forward. They have all these catalysts coming out tomorrow starting until the end of the month. So this is going to be one you don't want to miss out on, at least holding some in your portfolio.
Yep. Amen to that.
So this is the coin of the week. Let us know what you guys think of this, I guess, little series we'll start here in the group. It's not going to be like a pump and dump. EOS is a ranked number 8 on coin, or ranked number 9 on coinmarketcap. So our group does not have the ability to pump this. We don't have enough money here. This is just a solid coin. It's kind of flying under the radar, sneaking up here in the top 10. I'm just making everybody else aware of this, that there's some green. You look at the rest of the market the last 7 days, EOS is the only one that's green, except for VeChain, and this one's gotten a lot of hype too, this Binance coin. But, all right, guys. That's it for this show.
Talk to everyone soon. Please give us some feedback here on the video. Let us know what you would like to be the coin of the week next week. We're not going to cover it if it's a crazy hype coin or if it's the next John McAfee pump and dump, but we want to talk about good projects. We want to give you good things to consider. We'll go over good news and bad news, and then we'll cover the majors. Like today, we talked a little bit about Bitcoin and Ethereum on the charts. So until next week, we will see ya.